A few people. Okay, we'll start in a couple of minutes. If you need, or you think you might need props, block or something like a block, a strap or something like a strap, a towel, maybe now would be a good time to find them. If you think you might be cool in Shavasana, maybe a blanket. Whatever you need to make your practice more comfortable. I'm going to stay seated, but I would move towards Shavasana. So let's start. Good evening, everyone. My name is Satyam. I'll be leading your practice. As always, you should consult with a medical professional before beginning any exercise program. So if you're not already in Shavasana, so lying on your back, let's come to Shavasana. So on your back, heels are nice and wide to the edges of the mat. Toes fall out. Shoulder blades together on the back. Arms slightly away from your sides. Palms are facing up. Long spine, long neck. If you haven't already done so, softly closing the eyes. Breathing in and out through the nose. As you inhale, chest is in neutral. Diaphragm moves down, belly rises. As you exhale, chest still in neutral. Diaphragm moves up and the belly falls. So if this is something new to you or you're not sure what I'm talking about, one hand on the heart, palm down, one hand on the belly, palm down. As you inhale, you want the hand on the chest not to move, and you want the hand on the belly to lift. As you exhale, hand on the chest doesn't move, hand on the belly falls. And doing this a few rounds until you feel comfortable. You can leave hands on the belly and the chest if you wish, or if you think you've got it, bring the arms again back by your sides, away from the body, palms are up. Breathing this way activates our parasympathetic nervous system, telling the body to rest and relax. See if you can slow down inhales, slow down exhales. Maybe matching them if that's comfortable for you. Feeling the breath, the air moving in and out. Feeling the weight of the body on the mat, on the earth. And every breath in and out, making you a little more relaxed, a little more comfortable, a little more at peace. Setting an intention, a sankalpa, for your practice. something positive, something that you feel a connection with. And sometimes instead of an intention, we talk about dedicating our practice. So if you have your intention, wonderful. If you want to dedicate your practice, perhaps dedicating it to someone that you feel close with emotionally, spiritually, but for whatever reason you can't be close with them physically. Could be something with regard to distance. Could be something with regard to our current social rules. But if you send them some love, some energy, you might be able to find that you can deepen your connection without being physically together. Beginning to deepen the breath. So still relaxed, just a little deeper, a little more energy coming to the body. Pran, energy from the lungs through the whole body. Keeping the eyes closed, slowly turning the head side to side. Coming back to center, movements come to the hands, curling and uncurling fingers. Movements to the feet, curling, uncurling toes. Rotating the wrists, both directions. Rotating the ankles, both directions. Heels come together, toes point away from the shins, arms alongside the body, palms facing down, arms stay straight. Inhaling the arms all the way overhead, palms facing up, fingers pointing to whatever's behind you. Exhaling, arms come forward, palms touch down alongside the body. Inhaling up and back. Exhaling, palms touch down. See if you can lengthen. Inhaling up and back. Exhaling down and forward. Maybe a little slower. Inhaling up and back. Exhaling down and forward. 2 more, your own pace. Finishing with palms alongside hips. Whenever you're ready, we'll bend the knees. Soles of the feet come onto the mat. You want to be able to just barely touch the back of the heels with the middle fingertips. You want the knees right on top of the heels. You want the feet about hip distance apart, about 2 fist widths. Keeping the palms by your sides. Inhale, hips come down, up. Exhale, slowly uncurl the spine. Try to come down one vertebra at a time. Hips come back down to the mat. Inhaling up one vertebra at a time, tailbone first. Exhaling one vertebra at a time, tailbone comes down last. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. One more like this. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pause for a breath in and out. We'll join those two movements together. Inhale, hips come up, arms come overhead, fingers to the wall behind you, palms are up. Exhale, arms come forward, palms touch down alongside you. Inhale, hips come up, arms overhead, fingers behind you, palms up. Exhale down. Keep moving everything together. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Hug the knees up into the chest. Hands on knees or shins. Feet are flexed, toes are to the sky. And give the back body a little massage. You can go side to side, back and forth. And come back to stillness to center. Keep the knees together. Stress a nice big circles on the sky with the knees. And we'll switch directions. Feet come to the mat. Knees are still bent. Soles of the feet together. Knees fall out left to right. Baddha Konasana, band angle. Supta Baddha Konasana, supine band angle. If this is too much for your hips, you can always have blocks, bolsters, towels, cushions, pillows under your knees supporting them, or just let them be open and let gravity take the knees towards the mat. You can deepen by placing palms on inside knees or thighs. Gently press if you wish. Slowly bring the knees back up to center. Hands can assist if you wish. Knees are still bent. Soles of the feet are still on the mat. Remember, feet are still about hip width. And let's pick up the right foot. Flex the foot, toe to shin. Place it on top of the left knee. Send the right knee away from you. Now you can hold here. If you want to go deeper, bring the left shin up parallel to the mat. Right hand comes through the triangle formed by the thighs. Left hand meets it. Both hands holding back of left thigh. So I want the left shin parallel, foot flexed. Keep the right toes flexed. And then send the right knee away from you as you bring the left knee towards you. This can be a relatively mild opening for the right hip, or you can go a lot deeper and make it more intense. I feel something in your right glute. Tonight's practice, generally we're going to have a relatively gentle class, more chill class for Sunday night. But if you desire to go a little deeper, a little intense in some of the poses, you can. If you know your own variation, you can always do that. Release the back of the left thigh. Left foot comes to the mat. We're going to hug the right knee up into the chest for a breath in and out. And release the shin. Right foot to the mat. Same thing to the other side. Left foot is flexed. Toe to shin. Cross it above your right knee. Send the left knee away from you. Float the right shin up parallel to the mat. Right foot is flexed. Left hand through the triangle. Right hand meets it. Tailbone on the mat. Hips to level. Right knee towards you. Left knee away from you. And release the back of the right thigh. Right foot to the mat. Let's hug the left knee to the chest for a breath in and out. And both feet are on the mat. Knees are still bent. We're setting up for twist. And you're going to bring the feet wide out towards the edges of the mat. Out wide. I think I said that backwards. Bring the arms out to T position. 9 degrees to the body. Palms are up. Take a breath in. On your exhale, send both knees to your right. And maybe looking over left shoulder. If the left knee is comfortable, you can flex the right foot and place it on top of the left knee or left thigh. If that's not comfortable for your left knee, you want to bring the right foot back to the mat. Releasing the right foot. Inhale, both knees to center, head to center, feet are still edges of the mat. Next exhale, let the knees go to your left. Maybe you're looking to your right and deepening, flexing left foot, top of right knee, right thigh. Again, the right knee has to be comfortable. If not, bring the left foot back down. Release the left foot, both feet on the mat. Inhale, knees to center, head to center. And just a gentle windshield wipe of knees, side to side, nice and slow. And that would be a good time to find your strap or towel or whatever you're using instead of a strap. Still lying on your back, and you're going to take your prop and place it on the ball of the right foot, avoiding the arch. We're going to straighten the right leg to the sky. So I always suggest you keep the arms long, so we're not doing a rowing motion. You're not pulling the shoulder blades together and squeezing hard. You don't need that much effort. I often use one arm, but you can use two. I try to keep my grip long. I keep my shoulder blade on the mat. Or if you're doing two hands, both shoulder blades on the mat. Some people like to put loops in the strap so that their hands are not doing a lot of work. You want the right knee to be perfectly straight, pushing out through the heel. We're trying to send the right toes towards the top of the head without bending the right knee. If you're bending the right knee, you're going too far. Don't force it. Body will let go on its own. And whenever ready, switching legs. So we're always doing left and right, front and back, clockwise, counterclockwise. Doesn't matter what side you do first, as long as you do both sides. Left knee is nice and straight. Arms are relaxed. Toes move overhead, maybe. It's always good to think of the direction of where you want the body part to go as the goal, not to have the leg in a certain place, but just to deepen it in a certain direction. You'll find that even if you move a tiny little bit every practice, even a millimeter, move the millimeter a week, 30 days is 3 centimeters, that's more than an inch. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. And we'll release our strap, release the leg back down to the mat. Take any movements you need to. And bending both knees, you're going to roll to the side, doesn't matter which one. Bottom arm's a pillow, top arm's in front of the heart. And we'll find our way up to seated. It can be Sukhasana, easy seated pose, ankles in line. It can be cross-legged, whatever's comfortable for you. Sit up to a nice tall spine. Chins are neutral. Gaze straight ahead. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Open the arms forward, so palms are facing forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to round the spine, bring the arms across, touch palms to opposite shoulders, drop the chin towards the chest. We're doing seated cat-cow. Inhale, sit tall, open the arms wide. Exhale, round. As you bring the arms across, different elbow and tops, you're going to alternate. Drop the chin, round the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale round. Inhale, open. Exhale round. Inhale, open. Exhale round. 4 more your own pace. Keep alternating with elbows on top. Good. Release the hands, sit up tall. Inhale your arms to the sky. Let's bring palms together. Flip the palms so the palms are to the sky. Breath in. Exhaling to your left. Sit bones on the mats. Try to keep the knees level. Inhale, center. Exhale to your right. Inhale back to center. Palms face forward. Exhale, fold from the hips. Back is flat. Chin is up. Spine is long. Plant the palms. Walk the hands forward any amount. You want to go deeper? You can go elbows, stacked hands, forehead to the mat, to the earth, forehead to a block. Whatever feels good for you here. Sit bones are still on the mat, so we're not lifting them up. And slowly sitting back up tall. Remembering which leg is in front. Straighten the legs out. Shake them out. Opposite leg in front. If you want to ground a little deeper, you can always pull glute flesh away from sit bones. Hands alongside hips. Lift, lengthen. Nice long spine. Then we're going to turn towards the right knee. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Keep pushing the left knee down, so we're not lifting left knee up. Left knee stays down. Just come down any amount. Slowly come back up. Turn over your left knee. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Slowly inhale back up. Straighten the legs out. Shake them out. And try rolling both feet to either side. Try to flatten out as much of the feet as you can, and then bring it back up to center, and then go to the other side. A couple of times, in and out. Good, and we'll find our way to tabletop, hands and knees. Shoulders are stacked over the crease of the wrists, hips over the knees are hip distance apart, back is flat neutral, toes are tucked under. Look over your right shoulder towards your right heel, send your hips to the left. And inhale back to center. Look over left shoulder, left heel, hips to the right. And bring it back to center. Look down at the middle fingertips. Imagine a line there. Pick up the hands, walk the heel of the hand forward. So you're coming one palm print forward. Make sure the toes are tucked under. Take a breath in. On the exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feet are about hip distance apart. We'll walk the dog. Push into left heel. Bend your right knee. Push into right heel. Bend the left knee. Alternate. And finding your way back to your down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hands stay where they are, front to the mat. Slowly taking little baby steps. Walk to the front of the mat. We'll come to a forward fold at the front of the mat. Fingers or palms on the mat, or just reaching towards the mat if it's too far away. And if you need to, you can bend the back of the knees, softening. Back of the neck relaxes, top of the head towards the mat. Good, and keeping the arms relaxed, let's slowly inhale to standing, one verb at a time. Head comes up last. We'll come to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Feet are hip distance apart, 2 fist widths. Shoulders up and back. Hands to the heart. Thumbs to sternum, Anjali Mudra. Softly close the eyes. Nice deep breath in and out. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, send the arms up to the side, coming down with a flat spine if you can. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale up halfway, flat back, so you're making an L shape. Exhale, fold. Arms in front of you. Inhale all the way, coming up with a flat back if you can. Palms touch. Exhale, hands towards center, thumbs to sternum. Inhale up. Maybe gentle back bend. Listen to your body. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to the sky, coming up with a flat spine. Palms touch. Hands heart center. Inhaling up. Maybe a deeper back bend, listening. And forward fold all the way down. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. And let's find our way to our downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Right foot in between the hands. Right knee's on top of the ankle. Softly we'll bring the left knee down. Let's plant the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Untuck the left toes. Right hand to the right knee, right thigh. Roll the right shoulder open. Look to the side. Don't roll the right knee out. Keep it straight ahead. If you like, you can float the right arm to the sky, stacking wrists. A little more challenging. And we'll gently bring the right hand down. Send the right leg back. We're back in table. Longer stance. Tuck toes. Breath in. Exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to the chest. Left foot between the hands. Left knee stacks. Right knee down. Right hand under the shoulder. Left hand, left knee, left thigh. Open left shoulder. Don't roll the left knee out. Keep it tracking straight ahead. You can stay here, or you can float left arm up. Whatever feels good for you. Left hand comes down. Left leg comes back. Table. Longer stance. Toes tuck. Breath in. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. If you want to do a little stretch for the hip before we come down, you can bend the right knee, stack the hips, right hip on left. Don't twist your left knee. Either or. Take your next inhale. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Right foot in with the hands. Left knee down. Untuck left toes. Inhale to the sky. Palms are together. Shoulder blades down the back. Option 1, staying here. Head over tailbone. Option 2, breath in. Exhale, maybe a little back bend. Inhale, back up to vertical. Exhale, hands come down. Send the right knee back or back in table. Lengthen stance, toes tuck. Exhaling, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. And you're going to hold here. Same thing. If you want to deepen, bend the knee, stack the hips. Don't twist the right knee. Twisted dog, scorpion tail. Breath in. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Left with the hands. Untuck the right toes. Inhale up. Palms touch. Same option, staying here, or breath in. Exhale to a back bend. Inhale back to center line. Exhale, hands down, straddle the foot, leg back, you're in table. Longer stance. Down dog. And slowly walking to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands start center. Let's do a balance. I'm just going to adjust my mat. So standing nice and tall, mountain pose. Hands start center. Toes are spread out nice and wide. And maybe if you're trying to keep it gentle tonight, maybe not doing a advanced version of tree. If you want to do something more advanced, that's up to you. Let's spread your right toes out nice and wide. Come onto the ball of left foot and roll the knee out. Kickstand. So this is the easiest. None of these are easy, but the easiest. Or you can go inside calf or inside thigh. Don't be on the knee, above or below. Look straight ahead. Steady breath. And release the leg down. Shake it if you need to. Switching sides. Give me kickstand. Try to use the same foot position both sides. Kickstand, calf, thigh. Listen to your body. I'm not doing well tonight. It's been a really long day. For me personally, when I'm a little more tired, my balance is always off end of the day, especially. Just do the best you can. Good. And release the leg. And shake it out. Hands back to the heart. Standing tall. Mountain pose. Sip water if you need to. Nice deep breath in and out. Let's widen the feet so the feet are coming out towards the edges of the mat. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, fold. So run a wide-legged forward fold. Fingers or palms can be on the mat. If the legs are too long, you can have hands on blocks. If you want to go a little deeper, maybe, see if you can walk the fingertips in line with the toes. Top of the head falls towards the mat. Let's come up halfway. And then we're going to heel toe the feet out. So we're going to take an even wider stance. Back is flat at this point. So don't feel you need to go super wide. Bring the hands to the hips. Lengthen through the top of the head. Take a breath in. Exhale. Fold. Doesn't have to be super wide. Don't have to fold super deep. Try to keep this a relaxing practice. And hands can stay on hips. If you want, you can bring them to the mat. You can bring the fingertips in line with the toes. You can go a little deeper. Spin the wrists 180 degrees. And a little deeper still. We'll walk the fingertips opposite the toes. Push into all four corners of the feet. You can micro bend the knees if you need to. And we'll walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Take a breath in. On the exhale, you're going to walk to your right and aim out. You can stay with the chest up a little higher, or if you want to go a little deeper, drop your left shoulder a bit and then fold along the right leg. So you make this a little easier or a little more challenging depending on how you feel. And walk the hands back to center. And we'll just do the same thing to the left side. So you can just walk the hands over and stay a little higher, or again, you can drop the right shoulder and you can fold along the leg. You can even hold the leg at the ankle. Maybe not going to your maximum tonight. And let's walk the hands back to underneath the shoulders. Heel toe the feet back in. Come back to hip distance. Reverse dive all the way up. Hands touch. Heart center. Deep breath in and out. Standing at the front of your mat. Inhale up. Optional back bend. Let's hold this for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Walk back to your down dog. Softly knees down. Hands a little bit forward. And find your way to your belly. We'll set up for Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders, forearms straight in front of you, palms are flat. Chin, chest, heart are lifted. Pelvis to the mat. Belly to the mat. Think about sending low ribs to the mat. So you can push more of the belly, the ribs to the mat without dropping the shoulders, the collarbone. And slowly come all the way down. So bring the forehead to the mat. And you're going to keep the left leg where it is. But you're going to slide the right knee towards the right elbow. If you like, you can turn your head to the left. Just hold, relax. Bring the head back to neutral. Slide the right leg back. Breath in. Exhale. Left knee slides up. If you want, turn your head to the right. Sending the left leg back. Forehead comes back to center. And then taking your time, hands are alongside the ribs. Nice and slow. Push up through table. And back to child's pose. If you want the maximum counter stretch from that back bend we did, you want the knees together version. Forehead to the mat. If you like better, you can have the knees wide. Forehead to the mat. Arms can be in front of you. Arms can be behind you. Arms can go down the middle. Find what works for you. Sit bones come onto the heels. Soften the hips towards the mat. And slowly come back up. Sitting back on the heels. Sip of water if you need it. I did a video maybe 2 or 3 days ago where I talked about drinking water versus not drinking water in practice. Let's just say it's a personal decision. Hands on top of the thighs. Sitting up to a tall spine. We're in hero. If you want to get a little more stretch for the thighs or quadriceps, you can bring the hands alongside the feet. And then just slowly leaning back a little bit. So we're not going to go particularly deep. Just a little bit of a lean back. And we'll slowly come back up to vertical. Send the hips off to the side. We'll send the legs out in front of us. You may want your strap or towel, whatever you're using, or your block available to you. We'll set it for Dandasana, staff pose. So we're on our sit bones, legs in front of us, feet are flexed. Grounding a little deeper, rolling thigh flesh in or pulling glute flesh away from sit bones. Hands alongside hips. Sit bones stay on the mat. Lift and lengthen. Nice flat, tall spine like you're sitting against the wall. So you're making a letter L. Deep breath in and out. Keeping that long spine. Inhale your arms to the sky, so you're making your little L or your big L. And then as you exhale, I want you to think about turning your body into a V shape. So you're taking a big V and you're folding the V in half, which means that there's no rounding of the top half. So we just come forward, reaching, extending. So we're not going down, we're going forward. And you can find your feet, your toes, shins, ankles, using a strap. Place it on the ball of the feet, avoiding arch. If you're going even deeper, you can have a block, soles of the feet. So finding what works for you. And the more the chin is up, the flatter the back will be. Keep the spine long. And whenever you're ready, slowly sitting up tall. So we did our standing tree, so we're going to do our folding tree. Right leg stays where it is, so left foot inside right thigh. You may still want to strap on the right foot. Doesn't matter which side you're doing first. Inhale up. Exhale, folding along the straight leg. Keep the opposite knee down. Okay, you might find one shoulder sits high. Try to level the shoulders. And again, think about pushing out top of the head to the toes. Foot is flexed. You can use a strap. You can hold your ankle. You can put a block on the sole of your foot. Slowly inhale back up tall. Switching sides. Level hips. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Level the shoulders. Push out through the top of the head. Try to keep the knees straight. Slowly inhale your way back up. Straighten the legs out. And then again, anything you want to do, loosen up, shake the legs out, roll the feet in and out. Move props and things out of your way. Feet to the front edge of the mat. Holding onto backs and knees, backs of thighs. We'll come onto our backs. Hug both knees up into the chest, hands on knees or shins. Feet are flexed, toes to the sky. Let's say we have two options here. So you can just have knees to the chest, a little more gentle for the hips. Or a little deeper, happy baby. Keep the knees bent, feet to the sky. Elbows inside knees, holding outside edges of the feet. Feet are flat. Tailbone's on the mat. You can hold edges of the feet. You can do peace fingers to big toes. Some people hold heels. A few different options. Key is not curling the tailbone up, pushing the tailbone down to the mat. You can hold this at center or very slowly, very gently go side to side. And bring it back to center. Both feet to the mat, knees still bent. Little windswipe knees side to side, just rolling out the hips and low back. And straightening the legs out. Shavasana, final posture. Heels are wide, edges of the mat. Toes fall out. Shoulder blades together on the back, so you're elevating the center of the chest. Arms away from your sides, palms up. Eyes are softly closed. Breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing from the belly, chest to neutral. Tongue falls away from the roof of the mouth. Eyes fall back in their sockets. Maybe gaze turns slightly inwards to your third eye chakra in between your eyebrows. Perhaps you're coming back to your intention. Perhaps reaching out energetically to someone you care about, someone you love, someone you're separated from. Seeing if your spark, your light, can connect with theirs on a different plane from the physical world around us. Energetic plane, the spiritual plane. Deepening the breath. Without waking up the body yet. Bring your thumb to touch the index finger. Make little circles. Middle finger. Little circles. Ring finger. Little circles. Baby finger. Little circles. And brushing the thumb across all the fingertips. Feeling that connection to yourself. And bringing movements back to the body, hands and feet. If you like, last full body stretch, breath in. Exhaling the arms overhead, letting go sigh. Rolling to your right. Right arm's a pillow, left hand's in front of the heart, the knees are bent. Eyes still softly closed, pushing into left hand, extend top leg. Come to a comfortable seat. Sitting tall. Hands heart center. Thank yourself for taking this practice. Thank yourself for all the people whose love you receive. From my light to yours, and namaste. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you to Jennifer and Sal, who have done a lot of work with setting up the channel and editing videos and stuff, because I have not been doing much in the way of editing. That is them. So I want to say thank you for that. We appreciate having this opportunity to be online and connect with each other. Anyways, this will be uploaded probably later today or tomorrow. Questions, comments can go in the video, info@healthletica.ca, Instagram, Facebook, the studio website, all the usual things. Anyways, have a good night.